Is to find and kill assigned targets. Avoid being killed by other Templars.
Hey, what's up guys? TheSinisterWolf here, and deathmatch again on Knight's Hospital, I think. I didn't really look at this video. I didn't watch it at all. I just randomly pulled it from my hard drive and decided I was going to talk over it a little bit in a snobby-like voice. But anyway, I have no idea if I win. I have no idea if I lose. I don't have a clue what my score is even. I just decided it's a game. Put it up. Yeah, everybody will like it. Of course. But, you know, it's not nearly the point. I really just wanted to talk about a few things while the video was going. I don't know if it'll even take up 10 minutes. Basically, I watched my nephew play Modern Warfare 2 for a little while, and it kind of pissed me off. Not because he was terrible at the game and he was new at it and trying to learn how to play and all that stuff, but because of the community in general. It's not just Call of Duty community, it's just the gaming community in general. People are jackasses in every sense of the form. Every sense of the form, in every sense of the word, I should say. Basically, he played the game and he only came up against cheaters. It didn't matter which game type he played, somebody was cheating, and it kind of sucks, you know? I mean, cheaters ruined a lot of my favorite games and a lot of the games that I really liked playing at the time, like, hey, I know it was you. You die. My favorite game of all time at one point was Metal Gear Solid 4, and its multiplayer component, Metal Gear Online. The game was really fun. It had a lot of innovate. It was ahead of its time, basically, is what I'm trying to say. The way people would cheat that game is that they would create what's known as a lag switch, and what it did is it created an artificial lag. And in this lag, if they killed somebody, they would just instantly die. Not the person lagging, but the person who got shot by this lagger. He would just instantly die, and it didn't matter where he was on the map. Sometimes they could cheat in a way that they can just continue to shoot dead bodies, and it would continually kill the guy, and that was one of the ways they would cheat. Another way they would cheat is that Metal Gear Online had this thing known as survival and tournaments. The survival mode is basically a type of tournament where it was one team versus another team. If they won against that team, the winning team would go on against another winning team. And basically you'd have to go 5 in a row before you won the survival. And you could continue to queue up again and do survival again. And they also had the normal tournament mode. Now, the way people would cheat in this is that they would use what's known as a denial of service, or a DOS. And they would use a bunch of programs, and they would figure out who everybody's IP was. And by doing that, they can then use other programs to effectively flood their IP and kick them off the PlayStation Network, forcing a win by default, which was fucking horrible. That ruined the tournament and the survival entirely. You know, there was no recovering from that. And this was like one of my favorite games. I was forced to quit this game because every time I played it, I'd always come up against either a lag switcher or a cheater, and it was just really, really annoying. I really don't. Cheating pisses me off. I never find a good excuse to cheat. There's never a good excuse to cheat, in my opinion. Even if the game's old, you know, I enjoy playing older games. I enjoy going back to play Assassin's Creed 1. Or I enjoy going back to play Metal Gear Solid 4, now that they have the new trophy patch out and all. It only took them 5 years, but you know what? Fine, I have trophies to get now. But, you know, I like to go back and play older games. Graphics is not one of my top 5 list of things that a game must have. You know, I like to go back and play Terraria even, and that's 8-bit, you know? It doesn't matter to me at all. If the graphics suck, I'll still play the game as long as it has some form of fun factor in it. I don't know. I mean, it just kind of really pissed me off to see these people who were then bragging on the voice comms during the game, you know, or after the game, or before the game, whatever, that they were going to cheat, that nobody was ever going to win. Why? Why bother with this? Why bother cheating a game that's 5 years old? Why bother? I mean, it's to piss people off, isn't it? I mean, it's really just, haha, I'm winning because I'm cheating and you're not winning, therefore it's going to piss you off. Yeah, that it kind of does, I guess, and they're winning, so I believe in fun, fair competition, you know? Fun and fair competition. Must have it, you know? That's what makes the game fun for me. If I can play a fighting game with evenly matched characters and evenly matched skill, that's a whole lot of fun for me. Me and a friend of mine used to play Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 4 even. Let me get that straight. We used to play for hours and days and weeks on end. Because we were just so evenly matched and we knew each other's characters so much and we knew all of the characters basically. It was fun for us. None of us used ridiculous cheats to win. Nobody used ridiculous methods. I mean, everybody has their own method of playing. Fine, you know, we get that. But we didn't cheat each other out of kills and stuff. Maybe that's just me. You know, a lot of people seem to go for glitches and stuff. And I think it's one of those things where one of the most widely known glitches in the world was in was it Super Mario World or Super Mario Brothers? The one for NES, the first one for NES. And the most widely known glitch on that was that you could actually get in front of the scoreboard or behind the scoreboard or something ridiculous on the second level, the one that was underground and through the pipes or whatever. Yeah, that's great. I mean, it seems to have sparked our curiosity ever since then to try to find more glitches in a game. And trust me, every game has a glitch. No game is absolutely perfect at all. You know, you can name any game and I can probably name a glitch. So, you know, it comes from our curiosity to know if the developers have done something wrong, have sort of accidentally programmed a bug. I mean, sometimes people... Let me try this again. Sometimes developers actually program a bug purposely and then make it an Easter egg. Like any given Grand Theft Auto, I guess, they all have some sort of Easter egg bug in it. It's kind of hilarious, actually. It's... I don't know. I don't see a reason for cheating. It's dumb. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this already. There is an issue with the PC version of this game in that people are using older patches of the game, and it's actually, for once, it is actually an exploit to use an older patch of the game. I think this is like one of the first time ever an older patch has done that. Basically, what the older patch does is it allows Smoke Bomb to be its older version, the one that's only a couple of inches off the ground, and you can be one level above it, and it doesn't affect you. And I know a lot of you people are thinking, you know, that's awesome, and I can lock in a kill animation too. That's amazing. Why can't we just all go back to that? Here's the thing. Fine, you know, if you can get a group of people to play the old patch, which is on the PC patch 1.02 or whatever. The thing is, these people are using it as an exploit against people who have the new patches, which I cannot actually get an old patch because of I bought this game on Steam and it just automatically updates it to the new one anyway. I don't know if this problem is fixed. I don't know. I don't care either way. I mean, this was just a quick commentary about some stories I had. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'd like to thank all 88 of you guys for subscribing to me. Trust me, I'll do something at 100 subs if I get that far. And, I'll see you next time.
You have finished first.
Later.